So I'd like to ask Cenk, I have 10 headlines here he has put up about Charlie Kirk. They are on his channel right now, and let's see if Cenk believes that these are true. Charlie Kirk says prominent black women took white people's spots. Do you think Charlie wanted to be martyred? Do you think Charlie wanted to be martyred? Do you think Charlie wanted to be killed? Yes or no?
Of course not. What kind of asinine question is that?
You don't?
Martyrdom for these guys, and they don't deserve it. But I do also want to point out, as they're in the middle of crying now, although Charlie was smiling ear to ear throughout the entire video, thinking, yes, I'm now the victim, and I'll get to claim that my rights have been abridged.
Yes or no?
No, now I talk.
For you.
Dave, no. Dave, shut up and let me answer your stupid question.
What's going on, guys? In the wake of the tragedy where Charlie Kirk was viciously murdered by a radical left lunatic with a trans boyfriend, you have some leftists that refuse accountability. Now, I will give credit for doing the right thing today and saying, like, hey, this is too far. We don't want people going out and killing each other. We want people to talk to each other. And we didn't like what Charlie Kirk said, but we never wanted anybody to hurt him. That's okay, and that's cool. Take credit for that. But you didn't take credit for all the names and calling people fascists and stuff like that that you were doing before that led to this. Cenk Uygur Exhibit A is getting cooked by Dave Rubin. Shout out to Dave Rubin. I think he used to actually be with the Young Turks at one point, if I'm not mistaken. I think these guys got beef that goes back like a decade or something. So I want to go ahead and react to this because they both linked up on Piers Morgan and it apparently went down.
I'd like to ask Cenk, I have 10 headlines here he has put up about Charlie Kirk. They are on his channel right now, and let's see if Cenk believes that these are true. Charlie Kirk says prominent black women took white people's spots. Charlie Kirk boasts about his all-white basketball team. Charlie Kirk gives piggish advice to high school girls. Charlie Kirk gets triggered, declines appearance over pronouns. Charlie Kirk doubles down on women-hating backlash. I am telling you, Piers, Charlie Kirk was one of the best human beings I ever met. He did not have a bone of racism, misogyny, or anything else in his body. You know what, Cenk, I'll ask you a question directly, actually. Do you think Charlie wanted to be martyred? Do you think Charlie wanted to be martyred? Do you think Charlie wanted to be killed? Yes or no?
Of course not. What kind of asinine question is that?
You don't? You don't? Because that's pretty interesting. Because here's a video of you, Cenk, talking when Charlie was at a breakfast.
For these guys, and they don't deserve it. But I do also want to point out, as they're in the middle of crying now, although Charlie was smiling ear to ear throughout the entire video, thinking, yes, I'm now the victim, and I'll get to claim that my rights have been abridged.
Did you catch the beginning of that, Cenk? Listen, we'll do it again.
No, I didn't, and that's totally out of. No, we're not going to do it again. Totally out of context. I don't even know what the hell you're talking about.
No. Listen, brother.
Are you trying to get
listen
harm
for
on
1
me?
second.
Is that what you're trying to do,
clown.
you loser?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ!
And his kids who don't have fathers did not want him to be martyred.
What you just played isn't what I.
It's exactly what you said, brother. It's exactly what
it was.
Let's do it again.
No, it isn't.
We just
heard it. We just heard it.
It's not.
All right, so
it's not.
No,
let's do it again.
Cut this crap out.
Come on,
no,
we'll do it again.
Piers, can we talk about reality? This is something he's going back to like 10 years.
Well, I think Cenk should be allowed to respond.
Perverting what I said there. That we could vehemently disagree. We could. David, let me speak.
Cenk, are you going to delete any of those videos? Are you going to delete any of those videos accusing him of being a white supremacist?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Because Dave, what you're doing is. Dave, will you let me talk?
Do you think he was a white supremacist?
Piers.
Was Charlie a white supremacist?
No,
listen
to me. Listen to me. Well, if you're not going to let me answer, what the hell's the point of this?
Okay. Oh, you crazy.
I am.
All the titles that you just read were very normal political disagreements.
What? Slap yourself.
You guys can go back and forth.
Do those headlines imply that Charlie's a racist or a misogynist? Yes or no?
No, now I talk. Now I talk.
Oh, they don't?
Enough with the accusing and then not letting me talk, okay? So listen.
I'd like to read some other headlines. These are video titles from Cenk's channel. And if in the spirit of reconciliation, maybe he wants to delete these things. Trump cuts anti-Nazi program. Trump spreading Nazi propaganda. Nazis encouraged by Trump's Charlottesville response. Trump defends Nazis, very fine people. That is the biggest political hoax ever. Trump retweets a neo-Nazi again. Trump disappoints neo-Nazi supporters. So these things don't come out of nowhere. I only blame
Look,
one.
Exhibit A, that's one of the things that I was saying from the beginning that I do not respect about Cenk and a lot of these people on the left, Anna Kasper herself, even though she's more reasonable now. They're saying, well, they're calling out what the left is doing, but they're guilty of doing it themselves. Like they're calling people fascists. They're invoking Hitler and Nazism, going to the furthest extremes in the darkest moments in human history just so that they can tear Trump and Republicans down. And sure enough, unfortunately, it actually worked. They tore down Charlie Kirk, at least as a human being, not his legacy, but he's no longer with us. And to be honest with you, at least how I feel today, I'd rather Kirk be here than just have a stronger legacy. I was not willing to sacrifice Kirk, but that's just me.
So what he's trying to do is get people angry in a misleading way against me. Are you trying to get
those your
people to be
titles?
violent?
Are those the titles of your videos?
This is disgusting.
No.
So no.
that's-
Let me explain.
no.
Let me explain.
Those are your titles,
No, let
buddy.
me explain. You're asking me a goddamn question, so let me explain while you're trying to get people to do violence
really
against
creating my
me.
point.
This is literally what his videos are titled that are still up on his channel right now. How you gonna get mad? Like, well, you're gonna gin up people. This is what the videos are titled, and I've heard Cenk say plenty of crazy things over the years.
To do it. He wanted to do it. He's a dictator. He's a fascist. That's not hyperbole. They don't use direct Nazi quotes that Trump does. The only fascist that is an actual threat to democracy is Donald J. Trump. He said, immigrants are poisoning the blood of our nation. That quote has only been used by Adolf Hitler and Donald J. Trump. So he's telling you ahead of time, I'm a Nazi. It's not like I didn't warn you. I used absurd Hitler quotes. How many times does he have to tell you that he's a Nazi before you believe him?
And the notion of a fascist, because look, if we're just gonna use fascist toward anyone we dislike, all right, then the word doesn't actually mean anything.
Okay, what do you want me to say, Anna? You want me to say wannabe dictator?
Sure, you can say wannabe dictator, but I don't even think he wants to be a dictator.
Of course he does. That's what you do when you lose an election and you go, oh, I got fake electors and I'd like to terminate the Constitution and bring out the tanks and use martial law against American citizens and shoot protesters. I mean, if that's not fascist, then I guess the word just shouldn't exist.
Okay, so if you think he's a fascist, wouldn't that justify taking physical action against him?
Disgusting. So those are 80% of those titles. I've never called Trump a Nazi.
So he's telling you ahead of time, I'm a Nazi.
And those titles were about neo-Nazi reactions.
I'm not talking about the neo-Nazis or the white supremacists who should be condemned completely. It's the biggest debunked conspiracy theory of all time. You're still pushing that now? You're still pushing the very fine people hoax now? I'm shocked even for you.
Dave, no. Dave, shut up and let me answer your stupid question. So on that day, which now we're going back to that for no goddamn reason other than you're trying to get people angry at me for misleading things.
I'm reading your titles. You should be angry at your titler.
He did. Shut up and let me answer. You guys are pretending that Trump doesn't have authoritarian tendencies when the man wouldn't get out of office in 2020. He's a guy who's super vitriolic and continues to violate due process. I've never called him a Nazi.
How many times does he have to tell you that he's a Nazi? That's not hyperbole.
But if you just say, hey, don't call him a fascist, just call him authoritarian,
What
fine.
are those
But I'm going to
headlines
call him
that I just
something
read on your
because
channel?
he keeps doing authoritarian things.
Cenk spent this entire video trying to say that, well, he didn't say all of these things, and Dave Rubin is just trying to sow division, and then at the very end starts talking about how Trump is an authoritarian and how he doesn't know where these titles came from, even though Rubin literally read them word for word.
That's not hyperbole.
Guys, this dude is a clown. He is astounded by the fact that other people on the left don't see their hypocrisy, and yet here he is doing the same thing. Not surprising to me at all, because this guy's been deranged for years and definitely is not an honest person whatsoever. The only thing he's doing is trying to clean up his act because he knows that the left is failing. He's reading the room. They're losing. Everybody is leaving them. Nobody wants to be a part of this crazy leftish, authoritarian, evil, fear-mongering, terroristic regime. And Cenk is merely trying to abandon ship before he goes down with him. So you guys let me know what you think. You think Cenk is being genuine here and that he wants a genuine reconciliation, or is he just after himself? Let me know what you guys think. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I appreciate you watching the Black Anomaly Rising channel. I'm out.
I've never called Trump a Nazi.
They don't use direct Nazi quotes that Trump does.
Okay, so if you think he's a fascist, wouldn't that justify taking physical action against him?